Good morning, everybody. My name is Tian. I love flying. I think everybody is the same. So today I like to tell my story and Yuneec story. So let's start from my story. So when I was young, I always dreaming flying. When I see airline flying over, I was thinking to be a pilot in the future, and that was a dream. But by that time, I was in China, not too much resource. The best I can do is a paper plane, so it flies. But we learned something from there. And until 1999, I graduated from Shanghai Jiao Tong University, which is, my major is electronic technology. So I design, I basically IF engineer myself, and I designed an alarm system and long distance alarm system using FM radio, etc. And so end 1999, I was thinking the business was difficult. I was thinking, why don't I make something fun? At least I have fun, right? So I started try to find a remote control airplane in the market, but I couldn't find one, the electric power ready to fly. So that's why I think, why don't I make something myself? So I did a lot of research, and I couldn't find one. So I started talk to a friend in a competition team, and they teach me some very basic ideas, CG, attack angle, everything. But it's very hard to find a good components by the time, because we don't have LiPo battery at 1999. And by that time, I choose nickel metal hydride. And I used 3 months to design the first airplane called Fiber. I think maybe many people know that. That's using PVC foam wing, which use infrared heating and put a mold and heat it and form it, and a blow mold for the fuselage. And very important thing is integrated receiver with a server and a speed controller together on one board. So in this way, we can save a lot of cost. My merger was electric engineer, so I know how to make a radio, which is already in my previous product, which is a long-distance alarm, wireless alarm system. So I just reduced the power from 5 watt to 0.1 watt, so which already 1 kilometer is good enough for such a small airplane called Fiber. 200 grams, we can fly like 15 minutes. 4.8 volt battery for 600 milliampere nickel metal hydride. So this end up is become a first ready-to-fly electric airplane, remote control electric airplane, which is ready to fly. Means I also make the 27 mega radio FM, and also 3-in-1 onboard receiver, ESC, and speed controller together. Everything together is 200 grams. You know, today it looks very basic. By that time, it's very advanced. You know, so the other important thing is on the tail. I choose V-tail. The airplane you can see is very simple. Only several components from outside the wing, the tube, and a V-tail. I use a nylon line to pull the two V-tail, so the V-tail only go up. The other side doesn't go down, which means we automatically have the uplift compensation, which means in the fixed wing, you turn left or you turn right, you have to pull elevator to compensate the loss of the lift. So by this way, if there's only one way go up, the other way doesn't go down, it's simulate when you turn left and the pull, which means the left side doesn't go down, but right side go up, which creates the down force and left force, which makes the airplane turn and up. So which the first time even though that's a two-channel remote control airplane, but it performing like a three-channel automatic mixing system. So the hardware is cheaper, but it doesn't go spiral down when you pull left or right. So this makes the successful rate much higher than normal remote control airplane. At year 2000, you have to buy Kyosho airframe, you have to buy OS engine, type of radio, you put together, you go to the field, you need to find an instructor, otherwise you will crash maybe in 1 minute. So, yeah. So this one made 70+% of people who doesn't have instructor, they can learn by themselves, they can fly. So I think that's a very important thing to bring young people to the hobby, and they just, after 10 minutes, they just fly by themselves, and they're very durable. After they fly the fiber, they can buy more expensive, better performance aircraft. So the fiber, I think it's a very, very important concept. We made it in the beginning, I fly every day. It's like a 3 to 4 hour. I didn't know how to fly. I just figure out. So, and I went to Hong Kong Toy Fair January 2000. I met Horizon Hobby, the two gentlemen from Horizon Hobby, then Alan Green and Eric Myers, which is, they are looking for some beginner product because by that time the hobby channel are struggling, so it's too difficult. So they found me, and I demoed that in front of the exhibition because it's very windy. We fly and the blow to the ocean, couldn't bring it back. I thought, oh, I lose the business. But they are very happy. They say, thank you. They ordered 7,000, and they sold in 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, they ordered 35,000. And when I get the email appeal, I couldn't sleep that night. I drive the car to the lake the whole night. I come back at 5 in the morning. Then I don't have the money to buy material. I call Horizon, I say, can we get the 50% down payment? They say yes. So then we do that. So we concentrate on the quality and working very, very hard every day. So we make 100 a day, then 300 per day, and 1,000 per day. So we made 1 million fiber in 5 years. Thank you. So I think that what makes the world difference is you need something different. That's why our name is Yuneec. So yeah, after fiber, I think the things become easier. The most hard thing is the beginning. So this is our factory, 600,000 square feet. We have same size of glass open field on backyard. And I also, since 2008, I also fly four-size aircraft. And I designed an four-size electric airplane. The name is called E430. I was trying to design 430 grams takeoff weight. 40 kilowatt engine in the beginning, 2.5 hours. So I'd like to show a video. Actually, we have two projectors, single seat and two seat. Single seat is 1 hour, and 2 seat is 2.5 hours. This is a single seat electric formation flying in the world. I never seen one, so interesting. Actually, this aircraft is very slow. Maximum speed is 50 miles. This is 2 seat equipped with 45 kilowatt engine. Level flying only needed 7 kilowatt, which is around 9 horsepower. This one is a little bit fast. It's 60 mile speed at cruise. Top speed 100 miles. I was doing the testing. And afterwards, people telling me, say, oh, actually testify is quite dangerous. You need to find professional people like Dave Moss. He was very professional, helping a lot. Yeah, so that's my full-size aircraft. We already get single seat certified 2013. A 2 seat were certified this year. Thank you. The reason I'm doing electric airplane is not for profit. I see so many young people cannot afford flying anymore. Everything is getting so expensive. So the 2 seat or a Cessna like a 150 or 72 today is $100, $150 per hour, but E430 is $10. So we can bring the training cost from 10,000 down to 3,000 because you still need to pay instructor. So, okay, let's move on. So we were able to be the top manufacturer of remote control airplane around 2008, 2009 by quantity. And after that, we make electric airplane. You know, the certification takes very long, almost a year. It's getting there. And end of 2011, we designed a quadcopter called MQX, distributed by Horizon Hobby. Which is the first mass production quadcopter. I think maybe many people already bought this and many years ago. It doesn't have GPS, but it's a mass production quadcopter. So at 2012, we were thinking our own branding, starting to do the MQX and QX350 for Horizon Hobby, which has all the GPS, all kind of function. And we went to CES 2015 and shipped our first own brand product called Typhoon Q500 4K, not 4K, that was 2K at 2015. And 2016, we come back with Q500 4K, and after that, very important project is Typhoon Edge. And in the 1 year, a lot of things happened. We got a 62 million investment from Intel and a lot of help from Intel. I like to say thank you, Intel, today. And we are keep receiving, helping from any angle from Intel, and our internal R&D also increasing, and a lot of friends also helping. So we win the best drone design at CES 2016. Yeah, that was a very complicated product. That's why we get some delay, but finally we shipped the reasons last month, and it works. That was hard. But at least we proved that's working. So Yeah, I like to talk a little bit about the future drone. It's which segment we are going to. Basically, I think there are already many experts talking here about the usage of commercial, basically then prosumer, which is for a photographer, then consumer. So we just announced one product called Breeze. This is from this size to this size. So when you go out, you only need to carry this. This is 4K. We use the same engine as the Typhoon H 4K 30 frame. With EIS, it become 2K. So the quality is basically it's a flying GoPro, the same chip we're using. The lens is slightly smaller. So then the other category is hobby, toy category. So yeah, I think the quantity will be, the biggest quantity will be this area in the future, because for the Breeze, when you go vacation, you take this, you don't find people take a picture for you, you just fly it in the air. You can do orbiting, you can do journey, you can do selfie, and the 13 megapixel, 30 megapixel of the still picture. And yeah, I think the future drone will develop in the direction of make it very simple and safe and small. So because the technology is moving, the components become smaller, we are able to make the device, the hardware, much smaller than before. The safer means we also develop infrared with low light camera called the Seagull ET, which means a thermal camera with low light. So it can be attached on the Typhoon Edge. Either you can take a 4K 30 frame camera, or you can take a Seagull ET. So let's watch a movie. I will explain a little bit during the movie going. We use GPS follow. Basically, we have two ways to send GPS location to the drone. The first is our transmitter ST16, or we have a small device called Wizard, also have a GPS and pressure sensor built in. So it sends the location at 5 times per second to the drone, and the Typhoon Edge will follow it. During the follow, it has a real sense, a built-in SLAM 3D map, and find a way if there is an object in the front. It not just stop, it will find a way it goes through. When you fly it like this, you feel like the Typhoon Edge real sense like a bird, and watch left, right, and looking around and find a way out. So it's like an animal. The other good feature, important feature, is high-speed follow, because we use GPS signal, so it's very reliable, and it can go pretty fast. This is 45 miles at the desert. Again, this GPS follow. I was in the car in the leading mode. That's why under the tree we still can follow. I was using a wizard, put my pocket and put the drone in front. I was driving at like 45 miles speed on the water. Oh no, this is my son. I was in back seat. Yeah, that's the leading mode, follow, watch. We have follow me and watch me. Watch me means it will automatically calculate the angle, the height difference to turn the camera, watching the basically transmit position. This is the orbiting mode during the watch me and follow me. This is a Yuneec testing boat. Yeah, we use this one test a lot. Yeah, and basically for testing, nothing else. Colin, when you have time, welcome to Hong Kong. We're testing again, okay? Okay. Thank you. That is a very hard project. We have 7,000 components in the BOM list. Oh my God. You cannot miss even one piece, otherwise you can't ship it. That's why it takes so long. I like to find some excuse here, explain why it took so long. Sorry about that. Okay. The thermal camera, our Yuneec UK, Mr. Coot, and he has a chance to work with, we can get a phone call from the police department, and he sent people to use the Seagull ET to help the fire action that by the policeman. I think we have a video here.
Drones are being introduced to firefighting operations in the southwest for the first time. Devon and Somerset Fire Service is trialling them. Commanders' drones will help give firefighters a better view of a scene to help them tackle major fires more effectively. Our Home Affairs correspondent Simon Hall reports.
The technology of firefighting is changing fast, and that can bring major benefits for fire services' life-saving work. The drone is equipped to feed live pictures of a fire back to an incident commander, allowing them to adapt their tactics in fighting it. A thermal imaging camera can also be added to see through smoke, showing up hotspots, which can then be tackled, meaning the blaze is brought under control more quickly.
The drone itself is technology that actually allows us to make sure we make the right decisions, gives us more information, and that can make the difference between life and death sometimes at some of the incidents that we attend. And it will certainly ensure that we are putting our firefighters into environments where we've got as much information as is possible. So it will improve public safety and also improve staff safety.
We were given access to trials of Devon and Somerset Fire Service's first drone. Only a handful of fire services in Britain use them, and this is the first in the southwest. The drone costs around £3,000, which is relatively inexpensive in terms of the equipment firefighters use. It's battery powered, it can fly for about half an hour or so, and when it then lands, it's just a quick change of batteries, and it's airborne again. In the major fire at a tyre recycling plant at St Earth earlier this month, Cornwall Fire Service used a Devon and Cornwall police drone to help them assess how to tackle it. Drones can also be used in large-scale incidents like flooding to direct crews to where lives, homes and businesses may be at risk.
Okay, I think the thermal camera in the small size, and you can launch in 1 minute, basically. It will be very useful in the future for fire department. Of course, it can be also used in other areas, agriculture, others. So I think the commercial area is coming very, very strong from 2017. Especially FAA is helping. The regulation is changing to be so much more friendly. So I believe so many people is working on that. I think that's a great direction we will go. So next, I'd like to show the video of Breeze. So this is a family drone or my flying camera, because basically
as humans,
every family
we
needs
strive
one.
to connect with one another. We gather as friends to share experiences and make memories. We travel to awe-inspiring places to find inspiration. No matter what we're doing, we're always documenting and sharing those experiences. It's in our nature. Whether it's on social media or with friends in person, you now have the opportunity to capture aerial shots and share like never before. Introducing Breeze, the flying camera designed with you in mind. Both convenient and compact, Breeze is controlled by your iOS or Android device with the Breeze Cam app and weighs just under 1 pound. Capture aerial photos and video of your daily adventures effortlessly and do it in stunning 4K ultra-high definition. Simply take Breeze out of the box and let it fly. Use one of the flying camera's 5 automated flight modes to capture unique shots. Use selfie and orbit modes to take dramatic aerial group photos and video, or use follow me mode to grab compelling aerial footage of your action sports adventures. The shots that previously would have required a skilled pilot are now accessible with a click of a button. Live in the moment and let Breeze do the work. Once you've captured photos and videos with Breeze, download and share them via your favorite social media quickly and easily. You can write a personalized message and share instantly, all without leaving the app interface. It's that simple. At Yuneec, we value your safety. Safety is a top priority in the design of every product we make, including Breeze. Breeze has optical flow and infrared positioning sensors that allow it to hold its position both indoors and outdoors, making it safe for any occasion. You can fly with ease knowing that Breeze won't drift, no matter your environment. Additionally, there is an auto landing and auto return to home feature. No flight experience is necessary. Whether you're adventuring with friends, out solo, or spending time with family, capturing the moments worth remembering are easier than ever. With endless possibilities, what will you capture?
Okay, this time we learn. We don't want that people wait too long. We ship next week. At last, I like to share my maybe last project. So this is a vertical takeoff, pure electric, 2-seat electric airplane. It has 8 10-kilowatt vertical engine, create 80 kilograms thrust each, and 45 pusher. It can go 100-mile speed, but the problem is because of the energy density of the electric battery is so low, it only can fly 1 hour. But if we fly helicopter, usually don't fly very far. So this is something like an electric helicopter. You can take off from backyard, you can go to your friend and land on his backyard. So yeah, operating cost is very similar to $10 an hour. But if you fly a helicopter, we are talking about 400, so much cheaper. And you don't need to fly. You touch on your screen, on the map, the point, and then go. It will take you there and land. You can drink coffee on the way. Looks a little bit crazy, but I think many people will agree my point. This product is easier than the electric car automatic driving on the road, right? Yes. Okay, let's make it. Thank you very much.